Tempo has reached critical level. Tempo has reached critical level.
Bounce. Ooh, I like you. Bounce. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Bounce. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Come here.
Back again, Dennis, or Dripping and Driving from ECF. Coming back today to follow up on, I guess, my initial review of the Provari. Kind of what I think of it, and kind of a quick review of it. I've owned it for about a week, and I've ran anything from high voltage to low voltage to 5 volt, 5 volt vaping on it. Today I'm just going to be going over what I've consistently vaped, which is low voltage. I have a Joy 1.8 ohm low resistant atomizer that Provape sells, and then I also have a 306 1.5 ohm Cisco spec with a Cherry Vape drip tip, Canon drip tip. So let's go ahead and start and make sure that we get an accurate review on this, because I definitely want people that are looking at the Provari to, make the right choice in purchasing it if they choose to. So with this, I have the Provari with the original extension on it. It houses the 18490 battery. I actually didn't buy the actual battery from Provape. I actually got the 18650, which I'll show you here in a second. So I'm actually using this one. It's 18500, 1600 mAh, 3.7 volt battery. It fits, which is kind of weird. I tested it and it works. So I'm going to be doing that, but I'm just put that there just to show you kind of what it's like. I'm going to be doing the full review on the 18650 battery that they actually sell. So, disassembled. Here's the actual battery. It's an IMR AW 18650 3.7 volt 1600 milliamp hour battery. So slide that in there. Before we do, I want to try to see if the camera focuses on it. When I got this, I was initially stunned at how hollow it is. Really, there's nothing all keeping it there, but it's really solid. Really solid. Like, without the battery, it feels super solid. The times that it's dropped maybe like a foot off of an area, and it scared the crap out of me because it makes this really bad sound, and I just cringe. But anyways, that's it, assembled with the sleeve, black chrome finish. Someone said from a Facebook post that my emblem is a lot brighter than most, so Provari, cool. Anyways, what I'll be vaping today for this review is a new time favorite, Vaporite's. Let's see, try to get some focus in this crap. Vaporite, let's see if it finds a face. It's not going to. Vaporite's organic flavored chai tea, 12 milligrams, all VG, and then what I have left of Backwoods Brew multi toffee at 18 milligrams as well. So we're just gonna test it on both. I'm not gonna go through the menu system. You guys know, you hit 5 times, it gives you different display options. You're not gonna be able to see that. This camera sucks. But anyways, rocking 3.7 volts. The light feature, I haven't really used much other than changing voltage. Anyways, let's just go into it. So this is going to be the chai, and the 306 will be our Backwoods Brew. So I'll just take an initial pull off of it, and we'll go into its good. So if you haven't had Vaporite's chai yet, it is awesome. Probably more milligram, it would be a really good throat hit. I know that their sweet cinnamon is a pretty mean throat hit, and that's just on their 12 milligram strength juice. But great vapor production. The reason I like the Provari is that the draw is always consistent until it dies down. Um, it it just works. It's really good. You get the same hit every single time. It does seem to burn through juice like nobody's business, just constantly having to drip. And maybe I just started realizing it to just critique something on. But yeah, that's my only gripe. Um, and then I'll take a pull off of this, and then we'll talk about battery life, and go into some others. So I practiced my smoke rings for a while, so I'm a pro now. But anyways, so design, I mean, it's solid. The thing is, you worry about the internal components, but it's just a really thick device, built really well, and it's awesome. I don't really worry about it too much, other than the fact that I know there's some electronics in there that I don't want to mess with. Design's obviously cool, no fingerprints, very slick, you know, feel to it. Button, I don't really see the point in the red light, so I would have liked a black matching button. It just feels too much like an ego, and I can honestly say that I've never been an ego fan. Just don't like them. I think that that they mean well, but for as long as I've been vaping, I just don't care for them. Anyways, so vaping, the button could have been black as an option with no light feature. And then what else? Oh, as far as battery life, so I have the 18500 battery here, or 18490 battery here, and then I have the 18650 battery. People talk about how great the battery life is. Honestly, I'm a heavy vapor, but even other heavy vapors have said that it was supposed to last a long time. I didn't get that at all. It lasted me about, I would say, 7 hours maybe at the most, and that's on a consistent voltage too. That's what we got to keep in mind here is I was running 3.7 the whole entire time when I was trying to build enough feedback for this review, and it died. Maybe I was vaping too much, I don't know, but it just seemed like the battery life could have been better. Battery life, I don't know. It kind of, that was kind of a disappointment. So if we were rating this on a scale system, I would say it gets a 5 to 6 out of 10, 5.5. So size comparison here. Here's my silver bullet, and here's the Provari. So obviously it's really thin. In my big fat hands, I mean, it's really well made, or designed to be pretty discreet. Hey, where are you now? So I'm using this new feature on my camera. So once I put the 18500 battery in there, though, and it fits into the whole palm of my hand, which is really nice. So all in all, one second. So all in all, I would say for $160 plus $25 for the extension cap, plus $13 for 18650 batteries, plus other batteries and atomizers. I would honestly say that unless you absolutely need a Provari, you could skip it for now. You may be able to skip it. Again, we're gonna do reviews on budget vaping, and it's a device that is amazing. I'm a firm believer in the Provari now, but I would say if you had a silver bullet, you wouldn't necessarily need a Provari. I mean, silver bullets can run 3.7, 6 volts, pretty much everything. They can have map tanks on them. So Provari is definitely a luxury. It's a great luxury, and I would encourage, if you have the money and you're looking for that awesome mod, to go ahead and get it. 3.7 volts is amazing. 3.5 volts is amazing. I liked 5 volts a lot. I actually found a cartomizer from I Can Vape that was pre-filled, or I filled it with a lot of Boba's Bounty in it. Threw it on here. I'm sorry, it wasn't a low resistance. It was, I think it was standard or high. I bumped it up to like 5.5 and vaped it. It was probably like 3 months old, but it was spot on. Excellent Boba's Bounty taste. Excellent vapor production. And I vaped all of it within a day and had to throw out the rest because there was just no juice left. Trying to think. 5 volts is great. I haven't taken it to anything really above 5.5. So all in all, Provari is great. Wish there'd be different options for the button, of course. And then really nothing other than that. I mean, it's awesome. It just feels awesome. Vapes like a champ. The drip well in it is freaking awesome. It feels like, I don't know, it's just super sturdy. I would encourage anyone who has $160+ lying around and they want a consistent vape, spend some extra money on some batteries, not just 1 or 2, but stock up on 4 so you always have them in rotation, and stock up on some juice. But other than that, that's pretty much my review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Other than that, vape on. It was a pleasure. Peace out.
It's showtime.
I know the vaping sucks. I don't know what to say. Try it on 2 different computers. Still the same thing. Hopefully this autofocus doesn't make anyone nauseous. If it does, I don't know what to tell you. I like it. Tracks my head.